guys, I'm back and I'm not sure what happened with the last video where I left off on, but we are going to finish this one off here. So I figured I have to just start a whole new type of video and just take it from there, which would be easier. So my cards fell loose here. Alright, you guys. Alright, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Let's get back to finishing this message for the collective. And let's see what other messages need to come out here. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What messages these two want to come out? These three want to come out. Okay. So we got the magic clam. Age 459. And on the other side it says a magic clam is a clamshell filled with paper flowers, leaves, and floats that appears to magically open to reveal a flower when placed in water. Magic clams can be used to celebrate creative moments and imagination. That's really nice. It's really awesome there, I must say. And in reverse it says the magic clam, talking oyster that lived at the bottom of the sea during 1620s. It is known for saving the life of Miles the Chatterbox Musket and bringing him to the shore of Rhode Island where they both constructed the town of Quahog together. He appeared in 15 minutes of shame, but he's been acknowledged occasionally throughout the series. And it says, can't tell him much. Alright. And it says, brought to a draw. And in reverse, really a cult classic. So something is a cult classic. And on the other side it says shrimp, algae, and ear. Spell did not hear. So someone didn't hear something, a spell of some sort. And it says the next message, it says many people would not leave when Katrina hit. So a lot of people did not leave when Hurricane Katrina came through. And it says Hurricane Pam simulated storm, 120 miles per hour winds. So I believe that was a storm that was happening at the same time, a little bit before it hit. So it was almost like a warning. I don't know. If you ask me, it says entire Gulf, one big storm. Not sure if that's something to come or it had already happened. And it says predicted, people trapped in homes. And then the next card Description. This is Bubble Bass from SpongeBob. It's a character. I didn't get a picture, but it says Bubble Bass seemed to be a stereotypical rude neck beard character. He's an obese olive green skin bass who wears a light orange tank top that barely fits, orange brown pants, and black horn rimmed glasses. Someone could wear glasses. His lips and other parts of his body are olive green, while his stomach is a lighter green. He has a slight lisp, like when people talk, and breathes very deeply. He also has belly button hair and tiny chin hairs on his chin. In Camp Coral, these hairs are absent. Somebody could have trimmed their manly hairs, something like that. And on the other side, it says stuck in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. I left off at 38 minutes, so I'm guessing I would need to probably do another 20 minutes or so. Alright, let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what other messages came right up? So, somebody grew cocky and sloppy. And on the other side, it says, I think you're a trashy party going whore. That came out in reverse. So someone could have thought you was a trashy party going whore. Which is a terrible thing to think. Especially if you don't know. Like, never think what you think. Just know what you should know, because people have a lot of opinions, but that doesn't mean that it's true. These two want to come out. Wow. So April 9th, this could be somebody's birthday. We immediately implemented a plan. Somebody implemented a plan, and then we have electroshock therapy. Somebody could have been trying to get rid of somebody's memory. I think you're a trashy party going whore. And we have Sarah. And it says, it's the only thing I kept of hers. Goodness. Scent of lemon dripping from your eyes. Somebody could be 55 years old. So there's a client that's weaker and stiffer. Could be a stiff client of some sort. And let's see, people that fail a test this badly. Somebody failed some type of test. Then we have Cancer in reverse. This could be a Cancer. Somebody failed the test terribly. Alright, let's keep going. Spirit, angels. just came out like that. Alright, talk about what's about to happen. So someone that could have been talking, somebody could be running their mouth, bubble mouth, bass. I'm thinking somebody could just have a big mouth. And then the next card says takes handful of pills. Someone could have been taking a lot of pills. I mean, a handful of anything, if it's not chips, that's kind of intense. And it says on the other side's challenge, affect self-esteem. Somebody could have been faced with a challenge and their self-esteem got affected. And if you're not, working on yourself, practicing self-love, it can be real easy for that kind of stuff to happen. Next card says 4th house. I believe 4th house is like stability. And it says in reverse, on the other side it says truth is stranger than fiction. So something that did happen, some would say is stranger than, like a lie, just lying. This card says debauchery, extreme indulgence in bodily pleasures, and especially sexual pleasures, how you look, and it says 888. Somebody could be seeing the numbers 888. Something could have happened. Is that January 9th? FDC. I made it rain. Somebody could have got some money. Let's see. All the way down here. Somebody could have got some money and made it rain. And it says a night of male debauchery. So this could have been like a man thing, a bunch of men. Yeah. Indulging in bodily pleasures. Very interesting. Let's see. It's 13 minutes. About 7 more minutes and I'll wrap it up for you guys. So good to see y'all. It's good to be here. It's just a blessing. And if anybody's working on anything, and you could be struggling with it, that's okay. God will definitely meet you halfway if that is what is happening. Just felt compelled to say that, especially from my experience not too long ago. Okay, all y'all was want to come out. Okay, I'll take it. So we have a cast of characters. So it could be a lot of characters. It's almost remind me of like a movie or something. It says if you want to experience this, you're going to have to step it up. Experience this. It sounds kind of cocky though. And then on the other side, no, come on, man. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for this. What? Okay. If you want to experience this, you're gonna have to step it up. And this is for the other side. I just can't. I can't make myself say those words. You just have to read them. It's not right. Okay. That's so messed up. Like, I think somebody could have been very much unappealing. If that makes sense. I don't think somebody was like. Somebody shouldn't have said that because I don't think it was just all that much of a situation. Like it wasn't an attractive situation. I'll put it that way. That's a nice way to say it. And then it says, pack of vultures feast. Vultures. Oh, at the feast. I'm sorry. Pack of vultures at the feast. And on the other side it says, use your inside voice. Oh shit, man. Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely effed up. This effed up. Elder abuse? Somebody could have been abusing an older person. And it's like, did they tell the older person to use your inside voice? Or something like that? Or something that's really just sickening? I'm gonna just be honest. I'm just getting really like bad picture in my head about this. The next card says seagrass, closer to terrestrial plants, vital food source, migrate in reverse. So somebody could have been doing something with seagrass. Closer to terrestrial plant. On the other side it says heart shattered victim of unrequited love. What do you think about my turkey? I don't know. And it says, are you going to fuck the turkey? Got a little white meat. Sometimes I don't really recall what I write on these cards until I'm reading them. So yeah, this is pretty much in reverse. So somebody wanted somebody to get their heart shattered and be a victim of unrequited love. Do you want it? Do you want to F the turkey? Oh my goodness. This was in reverse. It says the higher up, the more responsibility. In reverse. And it says barbarian on level 54. This could be some kind of barbarian situation. Someone who's supposed to be responsible. Ate what wasn't mine. Somebody ate something that was not theirs. And on the other side it says drop out at 16 years old. At 16 years old. Somebody dropped out at 16. And how did you get back in here? Or did I'm not just grabbing you accidentally? It could be a clam that somebody ate. I don't know. Somebody could have ate a clam or some clams. Magic clam used to celebrate creative moments and imagination. Alright, we're at 20 minutes, but I'm gonna wrap it up with one more round here. Okay, you just want it to come out, alright? And it says always party, slacker, you're the mother, be easy on this one, money problems, jellyfish, murder at, oh, and mutilated. Oh shit. So someone could have always been partying, a slacker. Oh shit. Excuse me, click this. I'm just reading this and it's, yeah. So someone could have been jealous. There's a jellyfish there. Someone could sting in that kind of way. Always partying. And on the other side, we have switching parents. So someone could have switched parents. And it says you're the mother, be easy on that one. So I think this was a mother that got switched, or someone decided to have the idea to switch a mother. Someone who always parties. It's jellyfish, someone's jealous. Murder and mutilated. Shit. Okay. Well, damn. The next card says, couldn't face the fact that it was my turn. Someone couldn't face the fact that it was someone else's turn. Someone has major jealous problems. Because if a mother was murdered and mutilated because someone couldn't face the fact that it was their turn, and on the other side, it says, I'm just a single fellow with a lot on his mind. This could have been over a man. This could have been over a single man, and yeah. What in the world? In reverse, it says little bitty woman. In reverse, so somebody could have been petite. In reverse, or somebody was not petite and they were bigger, bigger size. That could be a thing. And on the other side, it says looking for a woman that's pretty hard to find. Someone could have been looking for a woman that is pretty hard to find. That is interesting. Then we have Walgreens. Somebody could work there or go there. Current hubby, George. Okay, 25 minutes. says 38 minutes. I'm gonna pause. Let's see. Should I do one more? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Should I do one more? Okay. Do one more pull on this one. And I will let you guys go for now until I return. You want it to come out, didn't you? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, is there anything else? Alright, you want this whole bunch. Alright, I'll do it. Okay, this one was sticking out. It says kids got up and spoke at funeral. So someone's kids got up and spoke at a funeral. And someone asks, is she your real daughter? On the other side, it says cradle this world with joy. Someone could have cradled a child with, it was in reverse, so yeah, if someone didn't get to cradle the child, a lot less to worry about. Oh wow. A lot less to worry about. I don't know if someone was saying this to themselves at a funeral. It's possible. Getting a lot of shady vibes here. It says, who was the lucky guy? In reverse. Signed NDA. In reverse. So, a non-disclosure. Drugged, drank, and left with a strange man. Whoa. It says kill for their secret. Somebody who will kill to keep their secret. And then the next card says treasures that will establish your future. Eternally sealed. God said, this soul is mine, divinely chosen. Yeah. Someone was divinely chosen. The Most High said, this soul is mine. Someone could have been trying to do something like wicked. And it says he just didn't know it yet. In reverse. So someone did not know something yet. Someone's neck could have gotten broken. I'm getting a lot of that. Like someone like snapping neck on some really vicious type of situation. The next part says, let the paint break. You know what that means. And then it says how they can potentially serve you. Police moved into position. Cause confusion. Someone could have caused some confusion. And it says, I'm sorry I scared you. I couldn't find you. And on the other side it says, when jealousy crosses the line. Someone could have crossed the line. In a fit of raging jealousy, I'm feeling. Let's see, collective. I'm gonna leave it right here. That was a lot. That was a lot. Right. I'm so glad I said some glad. Well, some people could be glad to hear this. Some could not be. But either way, it is the reading for now. And I guess I will be back, you guys, or I might just wrap it up right here for today, because that was a lot to process. And I have to find out what a barbarian on level 54 is. Because this, I don't even remember writing this down. Or somebody could be like 54 years old. It's very interesting. Some elder abuse went on. There's a lot to process with this one. I'll have to figure out what title I'm gonna give it. But I'm so glad you guys are here to hear this reading. This is the part 2 of one reading. So this is the part 2 because I had to break the video down. Probably for a good reason. I know it just seemed like I just needed to do that instead. To part 1, part 2. But alright, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. And today is the 15th, I believe. Yep, the 15th of September. And let me make sure. Yeah, it is the 15th. It was the 14th. I wrote it down. It's Monday. It's Monday. I'll put it that way. Alright, you guys.